avatared and I still waved.
I bet you did.
I do
It's
too.
so habitual.
Yeah, I told y'all I got the sleepy.
Hello, friends. Hello, everyone. We are coming into a hopping chat section with Barrett here, lurking, Jennifer giving love, Eva. You know what? It's morning somewhere, babe.
True.
It is.
Anna is here.
Yay.
Esther is here. Michael is here. I love it. I absolutely love it. Hello to everyone. We're going to go ahead and go straight into intros and then a warm up question and then sprints.
Sounds good.
So let's go ahead and get started. Desi, will you give your intro first?
I will. Hello, friends. I am Desiree. You can find me over on YouTube at Coffee Reading Writing. I post weekly videos. I stream on Mondays, right by the moon live streams at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also have a Ko-fi that you can find under Desiree M. Ortega. And I also have a Redbubble shop under CRW Shop if you want to check out any writer or readerly merch. And yeah.
Down to you, JC.
Hi, I'm author JC Carpenter. Self-published author of 2 books. I have a blog, online magazine, online store, and a Ko-fi page. Um, you can find my channel at author JC Carpenter, and I do vlogs and all the other good stuff. Blanked for a second. Oh, I post videos on Mondays and Thursdays. I live stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes, that's me. I had a whole thing prepared that just flew out of my head.
We see that.
I'm sorry.
It's
All yours, Tiff.
It just completely left my brain. I'm sorry.
Hello, people. I'm Tiffany, TLRS Lifestyle on all the interwebs. I'm on avatar mode because I've got the sleepies. So I'm tuning in from my bed. I have a YouTube channel. Would love if you went and subscribe. We do PJs and Scribbles on Thursday. I have a Kindle Vella. Right now you can read for free. So go check it out. It's called Come Find Her. And then afterwards, come hang out with us over on my Ko-fi page, in my book club. All types of fun stuff's about to happen. More updates to come. I'm going to lay down there.
My name is Gwenna. Gwenna the Gwenna. I am your host tonight. It is a therapy night, as the comments have so kindly pointed out. JC did challenge me, and I believe
Yes,
I've
she
come up
did.
with a few questions. Hello, Nikki, and hello to everyone that I waved to but didn't get to read aloud. I'm so happy y'all are here. We're doing a warm-up question before we go ahead and hop into the sprint. Let's warm up on the thing that we were just talking about, which is what insect do you hate the most? Alternatively, why?
This was a hard one because there's multiple insects I'm not a fan of. Which one do I hate the most?
Oh, all of them except for ladybugs.
You know what, JC? You know what? I had a feeling someone would say that. And so I give you the story of why someone told me that I need to write a short story.
My nickname for my daughter is Ladybug. That's what I call her. I've been calling her that since she was little.
That's really cute. And also, my mother also likes ladybugs. So much to the point that every birthday that I ever had on my own was themed with ladybugs. I hate ladybugs. I don't enjoy ladybugs at all. Do you know why? Because one day, after one of these horrible birthdays, I then had to go to bed, and in my bedroom was a ladybug. And every time I would fall asleep, it would land on my face and pee on my face.
What?
It was awful. It was horrible. And so I hate ladybugs the most.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, but they're still
Wow.
late.
Wow.
That's a lot.
God, like not just landed, it peed.
Right. Like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Every time on my face. It was awful.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with Anna on the cockroaches because I passionately hate them. And I am very not happy if they ever appear. I will happily burn down the entire home and move away. So
I mostly hate all insects but ladybugs, but more intensely, I do not like spiders. If I see one, I will like feel like a spider's crawling on me all day, even if I know I've killed it. I don't like spiders.
I don't like spiders, and it's gonna be weird, but I've established that I am, so we'll move on. Um,
We're all
it's
weird.
because of the Itsy Bitsy Spider song. It
Are you serious?
terrifies me. Well, because think about it. The Itsy Bitsy Spider goes up the water spout. Down
Damn.
comes the rain and washes the spider out. Out comes the sun and dries up all the rain. And the Itsy Bitsy Spider goes up the wall again. And I was like, so basically you're telling me you can't kill them.
But
I
you know
actually
you
spiders
can.
are
Somehow
the
in my head, they have always been like these unkillable, unstoppable, no matter what you do, they will, all it takes is sunlight and they will come back.
No, if you take your shoe and just smash them
Hey,
and
I'm just telling you,
you
it
know,
was a childhood trauma. Okay,
can't come back from that.
Thank you,
whatever,
Morgan, for
childhood
agreeing with
trauma.
me.
That's
Ladybugs are awesome and they're cute. I love
I
them.
also agree with Eva. Like down here in the south, stink bugs or June bugs, as we call them. June bugs are just
oh,
god awful.
I mean,
Absolutely awful. I
yeah,
actually have a weird respect for spiders. I would like to get a spider tattoo on my arm.
really.
Hmm.
How come?
Yeah, so there's something about
She's like,
No, it's not. It's not. I'm eating and I'm.
I thought you were reacting.
I really thought it was a reaction. I think that they are a good life lesson on patience until waiting for things to come to you, and also finding beauty even in the darkest places, right? Spiders will make a web anywhere, right? And the webs that they design are often like eye catching and stunning, absolutely beautiful. I also think there's something to be said about learning from your fears. Like no matter what, no matter if it's a like a daddy long legs or an itty bitty spider, like if I see a spider, my heart rate starts to go up. Like I do instinctively fear them, and there's something to be said about that instinctive fear for a creature at the same time knowing that that creature is capable of producing so much beauty and is necessary for the ecosystem in which we live. So
Hmm.
I have a weird respect for spiders. I would like to get one tattooed one day.
Hmm. That's actually very interesting. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
like moths, but I love butterflies. So does that count?
Hmm.
Sure.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people are into moths, and like, I guess I get it, but not
See,
really.
moths are fun to draw as an illustrator. In real life, no. Like drawing
I can't
them,
even imagine drawing them. That just, ugh, it feels like it's gonna
well,
make me itch.
because mostly people go with like a folk art style when they draw moths. Um and so there's a lot of fun intricate like ways you can decorate the wings and stuff. But no, in real life, no. No. I don't want.
Oh, Nikki has a good point. Wasps.
Those are bad. Those are another one that I close.
Mm. Wasps are honestly the worst. Like, they're so aggressive.
They're just evil. I'm
They
like,
are.
what did I do to you? What if I'm just standing here? Why did you attack me?
Right? All right, guys. So the second question of the day is also one that we will not need a vulnerability check for, but after this, we will do vulnerability checks. So this is going to be the question: marinate, and we are going to think about it while we go ahead and hop into a sprint. For everyone in the chat, we have already decided that this is going to be a pretty sprint heavy show tonight. We do have a lot of work to do. So,
I,
Do
I
you
don't think
mean
I've ever done
petty?
anything petty on somebody.
Do you mean pet? I mean, it does. Never mind.
petty. And I'm hoping Barrett
or,
Laurie is in the
or
chat and gives you just all the tea. All right, this is
Yes.
why. Because I
Yes.
know he's in the chat. I need Barrett Laurie's answer to this question.
Give us the tea, Barrett.
petty or murderous? Okay, I'm sorry.
Petty.
Okay. So I can't give you my murderous thoughts.
No.
Okay. Okay, got you.
Wow, somebody just even said, is prison petty?
Prison petty.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. That one. That one be recent.
Can
Okay.
we define petty? Okay, like have you ever just really wished someone got stung on the tip of their toe by a bee and you know they're allergic to bees? That kind of petty.
Not petty. That's. I mean, that's lukewarm. Come on. I
No, I
can do
mean
better
that's
than
still,
that. I can.
but that's still petty.
It's
Wishing
petty.
someone was in an orange jumpsuit in jail for the rest of their entire lives. You know.
Yeah, I think I'm out on this question. I don't think I don't
Wow.
wish
You know
anything
what?
petty
You
on
know what?
people.
I'm gonna give you guys time to come up with something then.
I mean, I can make up something if
We
you
count my
want.
orange jumpsuit.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yep. Come up
I'm
with
sure I
something.
have petty sides to me. I'm more than sure I have petty sides to me.
Where is the one that I'm looking for? There it is.
I've
Yay.
wished someone's. Never mind. Keep that.
Hold your answers, my friends, because
Keep
we are
that.
going into a sprint 25 minutes long. I will see you guys on the other side. Roll
Let's
on out.
roll out.
Actually, I thought of Autobots, but okay. Autobots, roll out.
Me and my homies.
Bring a ring a ring a ring. Welcome back, friends. Welcome back. Hello.
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 All right. So we have some questions, which is prison petty? And no. And can we define petty? Petty is anything not serious enough to like injure someone, but maybe only slightly injure someone. Maybe like injure their pride. Yes, murderous does not count. My apologies. um, we'll dive right into the answers. Eva says that she wished someone had gotten fat and that someone would need glasses someday so they would lose their eyesight, both of which are pretty petty, I have to say. Good work. Good work. Let me see. Oh, I love Esther. I knew Esther would have some good ones too. Wishing someone to safely crash their new car so it's only bad enough to fix, but not only bad enough to fix and to need a new one. Is that petty enough? I know you've got more in there. Oh, and I love Michael. A typo right on the cover of their self-published book.
We all feel that. We're all like, oh.
But it would have to be something like really small, like they misspelled day.
Oh no.
I love it. I love it.
But that's so wrong.
Nicole said, I read somewhere that someone's neighbor started harassing their dog, so they outed the neighbor as a felon, called their parole officer to tell them of attempted animal abuse as revenge. Yikes. Oh, and Nick popped in and popped out, but he said, I used to say, I hope you bust a tire when people would act stupid on the road and then would say, whatever happens after that is between you and the universe. Good stuff. Eva and Anna and Jennifer and Esther, man, they just kept churning them out. Like Eva said, I wish they need someone emotionally to reach out, and then no one answers. So they cry and choke on their snot, falling down and busting their face, needing 17 stitches, and no one comments on their post at all to feel better.
I read that one earlier and I was like, oh my god.
And I love that it's a specific number of stitches.
Yes.
Not just that they need stitches. It's like,
17.
no. 17.
Specifically.
So good. Anna said, I definitely wish for someone to be rejected by the person they were hardcore flirting with. And they were, because that person was in a monogamous relationship with someone else. Yep. Wishing someone has a mild heart attack. Nothing fatal, because she's an evil manipulative witch. I wish that on someone just this morning. Ooh. Also, I think I've heard this song, I Pray For You. Have you guys heard of this song? I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up on our next sprint. Esther has also said, I wish the barber messed his line so badly. He would have to go around looking stupid, go bald, or wear a cap in 100+ weather for a few weeks. Yes, that is petty. Mama Maggie, I'm very sorry to hear about your daughter. Because of content warnings, I'm going to go ahead and skim over that, but I did want to give you my sympathies. Yes. Trying to keep it petty, because I know you and your villain era, Esther. Like, when someone buys glass Snicker, I wish that it is so darn hot by the time they open it and pull the wrapping, all the chocolate is sticking to it, and they're left with a peanut butter and caramel bar. And then I love this. When Mama Maggie was a child and they went to an equestrian camp, she filled a gallon jar with bugs, sewed a girl into her sheets, and then dumped them in the end of the bed before sewing it shut. See? Sewing it shut, yes. Savagery. Yes. Oh, hi, Jenna. Hello. Book title, To Find Love Some DIY. It's not a craft.
I told you it would have to be like they misspelled something simple like day. That's
Exactly. And everyone thinks exactly it's a DIY like craft book.
Oh, here we go. so petty is using nutmeg, cinnamon, and bitter chocolate to hide the flavor of castor and cascara in brownies. Clearly labeled "Do not eat" because hard to get your sorority girl home.
Mm.
And there you go.
I love it.
Well,
I love it. That's what I mean by petty. All right, panel. All right, panel. Tell me what's the pettiest thing you've wished on someone.
Mine is weak because I was a kid, and that's the only one I can remember.
Well, tell me anyway.
I was in fourth grade, and I wanted this kid that I thought I liked, but I don't remember why I did this to him. But we put gack on his chair when he went to the bathroom. And so, really hoping that he would sit on it and it would get stuck. And it did. And he had to change his pants, and I felt so bad after.
I love that. I love that so much.
And of course, I still remember it till this day.
What about you, JC?
I can't think of anything.
That's all right. We can pass. It's okay.
I'm not saying that there isn't anything. I'm just saying I can't think of anything at the moment other than wishing
No, I
someone
got you.
go to jail. But you know,
Solid. Tiffy, do you have any?
I thought of one, but it's not mine.
Okay, go for it.
Sure.
So, okay, I went to a Christian Nazarene school when I was in elementary school. And my cousin used to be on the cheerleading squad.
Mhm.
And as with some families, maybe it was just mine, both my mom and my aunt, because we carpooled, they were like, y'all can do your homework, go to the game with her, you can do it while you're there. We only come into that school once and pick y'all up. So they would send us off with my cousin whenever she had games because they weren't coming to the school twice. So one of the games was an away game and we were all in the bus. And this one girl and her boyfriend were in the back and they were making out rather excessively, might be a nice way of putting it. And one of my cousin's friends, who is a bigger girl, might have made some statements to which the skinny girl who was making out came back and said some things about her size to her. And so my cousin's friend said, yeah, well, I kind of wish your hoish ass got pregnant. And then the next year when we came back, they did not because she did.
Oh
Oh,
no!
wow.
Oh
that'd be crazier when you
Yep.
do wish the petty thing, and then you're like, oh, well then.
And everybody after that was like, don't piss her off.
She'll put a hex on you.
no! Right? Cast a spell. I
Yes.
have to say, the number of times I've purposefully gotten classmates in trouble with teachers is just like extreme. Like, if someone even minorly irritated me in school, I would provoke them into doing something so incredibly stupid when I knew a teacher would walk by. Like, they would just irritate me in art class, and by the time gym would roll around, I'd throw a basketball at them when the teacher wasn't looking, so they'd have to throw it back, and then I'd purposely make sure that the basketball hit me in like a really horrible place, like my face or something, when the teacher was looking, so that they would get in trouble and go to the office.
Oh my gosh, Gwen.
I was so petty as a child.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. The,
Definitely willing
the
to sacrifice my
planning,
own life and
the
limb.
quick thinking, and the detail.
Really. It was all about timing.
Oh my goodness.
I love Esther's answers. You know the plastic school chairs that have those metal knobs that all long hair got caught on? I wish that on so many people. And also, slight tight burns sitting on a plastic chair exposed to the sun for hours. Yeah, wish that on so many people. I hope they forget a crayon in their new car seat on a very hot summer day.
It's just busting them out.
I wish accidental public flatulence on a great number of unsavory characters I've encountered. The universe has not come through for me on this. I want my money back. Hi, Shannon. You came to a good part. Uh, yes, you did not miss the vulnerability check question. My sister was on Miss Teen Texas pageant circuit, so I've seen all kinds of petty stuff. I
Oh
bet
my
you
gosh, I
have.
I
imagine
so
for
relate to this.
real.
I did pageants and it wasn't anywhere near, like Eva says, Texas is like crazy town. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she saw way more than I saw, and I saw some crazy stuff that was like, I thought we were supposed to be friendly.
They are vicious. Vicious.
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
pageant world is very.
Them
It's
girls
next
is
Mhm.
no
level.
joke.
Mm-mm.
Wish
Mm-mm.
the extra large super cold Coke drops in their hands inside of the car before they can take a sip.
Why is that Coke though? But why is that Coke?
Bake your enemies some cookies. Oh, bake your enemies some
What
cookies
kind of
and
cookie?
make
The laxative? Put a laxative in them.
right. My sister once was being a jerk to me, and I mean, like, she was always a jerk to me. That's what big sisters do, right? Like, they bully their younger siblings. That's what big sisters do. Anyways, JC, I know you're shaking your head, but that's how we did it. And so my mom had just married my current stepdad, and he was being super nice guy, but at the same time he had just bought a new car. And so we stopped at a gas station to fill up his car, and he's like, you guys can get slushies, but you cannot spill them in my new car. That's the only requirement. So my sister was being a total bee to me. So when we got in the car, I got in first and bumped her elbow, hoping to just splash a little bit on her, but she stumbled and she spilled the slushy all over his car.
No.
Oh
Oh god, she was so embarrassed. He did not, to his credit, he did not yell, he did not get mad,
no.
but
You
oh
just
my god,
that calm, like
Oh,
furious expression.
Fury. It was so good.
wait, what color was it?
It was red. It was a red slushy.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, oh,
She deserved it. As soon as go to
I
public
did the
restroom and find
car.
no toilet paper
The car
after
just
spitting her squatting down.
oh.
I love it. Hope they forget a dozen eggs under the seat on a hot day.
Ooh. Oof. Just picturing what
Ooh.
that smell would
Mm.
I
be.
wish they think it's the part and it isn't. I love this. Wish it rains cats and dogs the day they washed their car and left the windows open. Oh, good stuff.
Oh, that's too
So
hilarious.
good.
You guys
Okay.
brought it. They brought it.
Thank you guys for bringing me joy. I needed that. I definitely needed that. Okay. Let me see here. Vulnerability check. How are we feeling, ladies? Ooh.
You know my answer.
JC's a 10.
Always a 10 for JC. What about you guys?
I'm gonna say
I'm
like
half
maybe
asleep, so I don't know.
I'm like a 3.
You even said a solid 12.
Good 12. Okay. And we got a 3 from Desi, and a
Yeah.
Tiffany's a sleepy, so probably going to be passing. Let me clear out my questions here. Okay. Here we go. Last warm up. What's a question you've always wanted to be asked? Let's make this as vulnerable as possible. Don't give me that look. Actually, think about it, JC. Marinate on this. What is a question you've always wanted to be asked? Like something that you just have burning to get off your chest that you just want to talk about, but no one ever asks you. I think it's very revealing as to your character.
I have no idea.
I don't have anything that I just wish people ask me. Like,
Yeah.
You guys don't make up conversations in your head?
I mean,
my
No,
characters, but
maybe so.
like, no.
not
I don't have questions I'm just dying for people to ask me. Usually people just ask me whatever they just, I don't know.
I just want to.
I avoid conversation sometimes.
Jen's over here pulling the I'm a recluse card.
Like, I'm just wishing
My
people
introvert
would ask
ass
me.
is like,
That
you don't
said
need to
no
ask me
question
anything.
whatsoever. Don't ask me anything.
Real talk.
I like Anna's answer, though.
Anna's question. Yes, I feel like someone should ask me that so that I can say yes, and then they give it to me.
I like
Yes.
Anna.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Do you want $1 million? Eva says, "Can I help?"
Aw.
Eva just
Aw.
wants help. You see how telling this can be if you emotionally opened up?
But see, it would depend. Okay, because
I
there are
mean,
times
just
I could
look
get
at
what Eva's
never
saying,
like,
like, can
hmm.
I help? But there are times like, like you're going through something, and sometimes you may be like, I just wish somebody would ask, how am I doing, or can I help? But if we're
Mhm.
gonna be honest, even if they did, would we tell them?
Yeah. I wouldn't. I know myself.
Depending on who asked me, I would.
Not on
I
the clock,
wouldn't.
but I would if I was off the clock, if I wasn't being paid for being pleasant.
All right, so I'm the only martyr on this stream. Okay, fine then,
No,
whatever.
I wouldn't. I probably still wouldn't.
I
I'm one
mean,
of those people where it's like, don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. So don't ask me something you don't want an honest answer to. Unless you're paying me for my pleasantries, don't.
even if you are paying me for my pleasantries, I'm not sure you would get pleasantries. But
Where have you been? Are you okay? Aww.
Eva's hitting with all like the heartfelt ones.
Yeah, I know, right?
I've never just wanted someone
And
to ask
again, I would
that,
never.
because then that would mean I have to actually tell you what's wrong with me, and
I mean,
or
Yeah,
tell you what
I
to help with.
don't. If I
So
want you to know, I'll just tell you.
I sadly
I
wouldn't
don't think
probably
there's
go into
anything.
any.
we'll see. If someone asks me, depending, like I said, depending on who it is, I feel like I probably would open up just being asked, but that doesn't necessarily mean I want to tell them. So I'd probably rather them not ask. So I don't
Well,
have any questions that I would want someone to ask me, because then that would make me tell them things that I don't necessarily, or that I might be too prideful to tell people just on a whim. Like,
you don't have any stories or character traits or anything that you are just bursting at the seams to tell the first person about. Like, someone's like, "Where can I buy your book?" You've never wanted someone to just like that's not like an over arcing.
Okay, well, like, okay, something.
but
See,
again,
if
I
we're
just tell
thinking of
you.
like something that hasn't happened yet, because I'm thinking like, oh, is it the current reality? But if it's a future reality,
I mean, I wouldn't mind someone asking me, where can I buy your book? But it's not something that I'm just like dying for people to. It's not a question I'm dying for people to ask.
Hmm.
okay, I got. Okay, I think if we're talking future sense, I think I got one.
Mm-hmm. What
I
is
don't know if
it?
are we answering them now?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay. How does it feel to be a bestseller? That would be
Oh, that
amazing.
would be nice.
That would be very nice. I would be happy to talk about that if that were the
Yeah, I mean,
reality.
if we're gonna like make up stuff, I would love for somebody to ask me to photograph their celebrity wedding.
Ooh.
Ooh. There we go. See, we have to make up what the future, not our current realities.
I mean,
Yes.
that's okay.
And as
Okay.
they do, I also would like them to ask me not only to help to photograph their celebrity wedding, but then also to help the best man, who's also a celebrity, organize the wedding so that we can meet and then he
Me
could
cute.
fall in love and then we
Me
could get married
cute.
the next time.
You just want to meet cute at someone else's wedding, and I
I
love that
love
about
it.
you.
I love
I
it
mean,
so
I'm okay
much.
with that.
So
You're like,
cute.
I'm not mad at it. Oh, I love it.
Ooh, I love Jennifer's answer. Do you want help? Most people don't ask. They see the wheelchair and automatically try to help me. It's like, stop it.
Oh.
Yep.
Mm.
Those with support systems probably don't share my questions. I'd love for someone to ask me what my favorite part about being an author is, or ask me what my favorite part about writing Project Sugar and Spice.
Mm.
Joanne, what is your favorite part about writing Sugar and Spice?
Right.
Let us know.
Yeah, drop it in the chat. Tell us about it. Nia says mine would be like Anna's, so I can answer yes. I probably would not want people to ask me things. All y'all very reclusive people.
I
Can
mean,
I
you
pay
said
you
it
to
would
edit this
say
for me?
something about our characters, and there you go.
You see what I mean? It is a question that has more layers than you think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. So Eva's answer right here. What did it just say? The
Mm.
someone paying you to edit. Can we
Yeah.
change that and maybe be like, can I pay off all of your debt?
Oh,
Ooh, yes.
Yes.
I just thought of it when it said pay.
Yes, yes, yes.
For being so open to questions, I find the answers lacking. Who do you talk or do you talk to anyone that you knew when you were still drafting? And then do you have any Kindle Vellas to recommend?
I
In
do.
fact, I have 2 Kindle Vellas to recommend. I have Come Find Her by Tiffany Russell down below, and then I have The Huntress by me. Thank you for asking.
And Maria the Vampire from
And Marina the
Marina the
Vampire
Vampire by
Slayer.
Esther Andujar.
and
Mm-hmm.
soon to be, I don't know the title, but it's by Nia the Vixen of Fiction.
Yes. Coming soon.
I lie to everyone all the time about the severity of my stroke symptoms because no one wants to hear how bad it is in reality, but sometimes I bite my tongue. People prefer happy news in this horrible, hopeless world we live in. Yep.
Mm.
Where is my $1 million mansion located? Why do you do the things you do? I see. These are good questions, you guys. Thank you for entertaining me. Oh my God, there are a lot of answers. Yep, it is about my character. I tend to be more private and keep a lot of things to myself. Yep.
Same. I do the same, Nia.
I just want people to understand I wear a mask because I'm immunocompromised and understand that without thinking, I am making a political statement.
Mm.
Do you want a new car all paid up in your name?
I
Right?
mean, that's not a bad question either.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Y'all are so sweet. Joanne, you think I'm joking, but I really do want you to tell me what your favorite part of working on Project Sugar and Spice is.
Gwen is serious.
Do tell me.
Mhm.
Yeah. Would you like to wield actual magic?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I want to
Okay.
be magical.
Here's a pop-up question for you guys. Would you rather be the best cleric, as in the best healer ever known, or the best necromancer?
Oh.
Healer.
Let the necromancer bring back dead people
Yes.
and
Yeah.
control them.
Healer.
Yeah. Healer by
Death
JC.
Penguin
Why?
healer.
Defend yourself.
Do I have to?
Yes.
I would also pick
To heal people. I like people to feel better. Like I just I'm a healer.
I would
think-
much rather be
I
a
don't know how
mediocre
people are
healer
coming
and an
back. Like, what if they
excellent
come back all
necromancer.
disgusting and smelly? And then I gotta be around the disgusting, smelly people all the time.
I feel like the
I have to
best
keep
necromancer
controlling
would be
them.
able to like regenerate skin and like bring back a whole person's personality and stuff.
See, but I think if we start bringing back everyone who's dying, that can get complicated
Mhm.
on a whole just like society level and then emotional level for those involved, and that can get messy. So I'm like, I'd prefer let's heal those still living
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
are still in that process of this lifespan, and those that have moved on.
Mhm.
It was the time, as sad as it is to lose someone, and as much as you want to bring them back, I don't know, that could get messy.
So you would do it to avoid drama.
I also think. I mean, I'm a pretty not complete
To avoid
control
maybe
freak,
societal chaos.
but a little control freak. But I'm
That
not
would
that
affect
much
us
of a
all.
like. That's too much control. I'm not dealing with everybody else's drama, and I got to tell you what to do and where to go and how to be and who you want
And
to
there
go.
would be a
And
God
then like I got
complex
to
to
make sure
that.
you're not doing anything stupid.
I
And
would
then
eat
do
up
something. I
that
got to
god
take care of
complex.
it. And that's just too much control. Like, go do your own life.
I would eat
Let
up that
people
god
handle
complex so quick.
I love it, Gwen. You will.
I would love to be the best necromancer. Yes, thank you, Shannon. Way much more fun. Thank you.
Yeah, I have a hard enough time handling mine.
I do always play a cleric whenever I do D&D games, which I think says something about who I am as a human being, that I have such a tough exterior and I do consistently play the healing class. But I think part of that comes from just wanting to feel the power of someone's life in my hands. And that's like such a power trip.
Messy.
You see, it's the drama. It feeds my soul.
I love it. It's just like, let mayhem begin.
I'd rather
However,
improve
if
like
I could have any magical trait, I would want to freeze time.
I think we've talked about this. You wanted to freeze time. I wanted to make portals. Someone else wanted to.
Mine was telekinesis, I think.
Yeah, and another person's was God, like flight or something. Like very things that would make our lazy lives easier.
Exactly. That's what it summed.
And the one power I would not want, no matter how much anybody told me it might be good or they would pay me for it, is to hear people's thoughts.
Ooh, yeah, no.
Oof.
You could not pay me enough to want to be in someone else's head. I have enough going on in mine.
That's heavy. Just taking on everybody's emotions and thoughts. And yeah.
I love this. Joanne says her favorite part of writing Project Sugar and Spice would be crafting a story readers of color can relate to and find themselves in, especially Black women.
I love it.
And Esther says that JC being a healer checks out. JC's heart is huge, which I think is so cute. Cleric, I have chronic illnesses and I don't want people sick and not feel well around me. Necromancy is basically just healing on a more intense level. That's what I'm saying.
That's true. That's true.
Let the mayhem begin. Thank you. If death isn't a sure thing anymore, then would taxes be optional too? I could rewrite history. I could change everything. And then also she says, creating a story where positive, healthy portrayals of Black love exist, where Black female main character doesn't have to be strong all the time. I love that. I'm looking forward to Project Sugar and Spice, Joanne.
Yes.
Say it once more for the people who couldn't even afford the cheap seat.
Mama Maggie found a loophole, y'all. No death, no taxes. Right? I went to teleport. Me and everything. Traveling is easier. Getting things would be easier. Yep.
I say that all the time. I feel like Star Trek sold us a bill of goods. Where is my teleport?
Beam me up.
We should be able to beam places at this point.
Right. Esther would read people's minds for the drama. And I just really appreciate that about her.
But I love how she's limited too. It's only for a couple of days.
A couple of days.
Like that's
all right. We're gonna end on this question. We're gonna marinate and we're gonna sprint again. Here we go. Do you guys want a candle timer or do you want a Loki timer?
Anybody?
Peanut butter.
You said at the Loki timer, so we're gonna do the Loki timer.
Okay.
No peanut butter?
I don't have peanut butter.
Where did peanut butter come from?
I have a taste for peanut butter.
Do you have a peanut butter timer on your channel?
No, not yet, but I might soon because I have a taste for peanut butter.
Ooh, I got me some peanut butter cookies today.
Ooh. Yummy.
What is that
laugh?
Now I want to make peanut butter cookies, but I don't have the right peanut butter.
Oh, I didn't bake. I got them from the bakery section at the store. They were already made.
But now
you can make peanut butter cookies with chunky peanut butter.
Huh?
You can make peanut butter cookies with chunky peanut butter.
I know, but then it's like baking a nut. Y'all know how I feel about baked nuts.
I don't know how you feel about baked nuts. How do you feel about tell me more?
Is dead to me.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Baked nut is dead to me.
It's just
can't handle baked nuts. I feel like it changes their whole texture and taste.
Wow.
I can toast the nuts. If you toast nuts to put them like in something, I can do that because I feel like it's not like baking it. But if you bake it in something like a brownie, a blondie, a cookie, a cake, a bread.
Oh my God, Eva, you starting the drama tonight. JC, how's the questions tonight? Just starting the drama. I knew JC wasn't going to be satisfied because JC isn't satisfied until I make her cry, but I'm not in the mood to make JC cry today. So you know what?
Anything. Like, can JC answer? Like, I didn't say anything. JC is here today, so I'm going to get to pass.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Okay, I'll take a pass. All right, friends, we're going to go ahead and hop into 25 minutes of Loki's itty bitty little tongue.
look at that little
We
little
can't
tongue.
see him because we're on the bottom. Can we? We can't
Okay,
see
yes, yes, fine. I'll
his
move up.
whole face. His
Move
whole
up.
Oh, my
little
Forrest
face.
Gump went off.
There we
Ah,
go.
his whole little face.
There we go.
Oh.
All right, friends, roll on out.
Oh yeah. Okay, gotta go do something.
Ring a ring a ring a ring. Welcome back, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Mia. Welcome.
Yeah.
I love the pink that we have going on today.
I know everyone's like really light colored today.
I know. What is this? Let me see. There we go. A pink top row. So cute. So pretty. Okay, friends, what did you call that on the screen?
Yeah.
I love the pink that we have going on today. Oh, is there an echo? Tiffany,
Uh-oh.
I think,
I'm not echoing.
is it not you?
I don't have on anything that should echo.
Oh, weird.
Not me. This time.
It could just be the fact that we added a Nia and StreamYard needed a moment
Oh,
to catch
maybe
up.
so. Maybe it was
Probably.
adjusting.
Yeah, it just
Does
needed
it
a
sound
second.
okay now? Did it fix itself?
I think
guess
it
so.
did.
Yeah.
I read 2 more chapters of this bad boy. What about you guys?
I am going over some notes for Monday's sensitivity reader stream. So
Okay.
friend sent me what she wants to talk about and broke it down, and so I'm reviewing it.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Nia, JC, Tiff, what'd you guys do?
I didn't do much. I left in the middle of the movie just because I was getting a little bit headachy. So I was like, oh, let me go lay down and listen to an audiobook for a while. So I did that. And then Loki got bored and left me and went back to the movie. And then I was like, well, I can't go back to the movie because I just missed a big chunk of it. So let me go ahead and hop on the stream. That way I can refocus away from that and onto that. So
Nice.
hopefully
There
I'll
we
be able
go.
to get some work done. Yeah.
There we go. JC, are you watching the news?
Of course. But I was writing up my list of stuff I wanted to get done over the weekend. I did read a chapter in my book, and I went and washed some dishes in the kitchen. So yeah.
Nice productivity. Awesome.
Mhm.
Tiffy, what'd you get done?
I'm still laying in bed. I decided I needed a little inspiration for starting my writing. So I'm watching one of those like reaction couples watch Romancing the Stone
Oh.
Ooh.
because the
Okay.
main character is a writer.
Ah.
That's my excuse for why I'm watching.
It's all writing, as
Mhm.
Barrett would say.
It is all writing. Let's go ahead and jump into the chat before we ourselves answer the question. I have to say, Joanne's jokes here. There will be a scene where the antagonist gets her just desserts because it's a baking story.
Joanne also asked. She said she needed some good fictional city names for a town
Yes,
in
yes.
Project Sugar and Spice, and wanted
Project
to know if
Sugar
we had
and
any suggestions.
Mumble. What's the name of the? I guess it's crumble. That's why it popped up. The name of like the edge on top of a good muffin, the crumble portion.
Hmm.
How about Ginger Lane?
Ginger Lane. Okay.
Oh, she said. Well, she said a town, not a road. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that sounds a little bit like a road. I was
I'm
thinking.
sorry.
I thought of something like and this is so on point. And I do believe there is one of these places, but Bakersfield.
Ah.
Oh, that's cute. Catchy. I like it.
Or like Oven Town,
Up and down.
Yeah.
where you can turn up the heat on this romance.
Ah,
We're
Oh,
here with jokes.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of puns, oh, we got to go through Michael's. We got to go through Michael's
I
comment.
had so much fun with Michael's answer.
Here we go. Gwenna, what impact do you want to leave on the world? Giant meteor. Hold my beer. There's 2 more. Here we go. Gwenna, all geared up. What impact do you want to leave on the world? Skydiver who forgot their parachute in the plane. Now we're just being petty.
Oh my god.
Mama Maggie says Giant Meteor 2024 for president. And also, Michael wanted to know what state that was running in. I do too as well. Michael says, what impact do you want to leave on the world? Crash test dummy. Yesterday we did 41 miles per hour. I could go bigger. I love it. I love
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Oh.
Here we go. Okay. And then we had Mama Maggie says she wants people to believe that it is okay to get therapy.
Mm.
I love it. Shannon says, I want to leave a legacy of the stories I tell. I believe I will accomplish it. I just put up a fairy and nature cottage 30-minute timer. Had a lot of fun putting it together. Cute.
Aww.
Also, it is your Loki timer is just always the most popular, Mia. I adore it so much.
It's so cute.
It's the little tongue sticking out.
It is. It gets me every time.
And he's so happy. It just makes you happy.
Right? Eva says, a positive one. I think I'm accomplishing it, at least in part, in tiny bits and pieces. Jennifer says, I want to leave a legacy of love and kindness for my nephews. Esther says, whatever ends up making an impact, whether it's a book, conversation, smile, etc., I hope the impact is positive. If not, I hope it serves as a lesson for others to do and be better. I don't know if I'll achieve it. I'll just keep hoping to myself, be honest, have integrity, and hope it's enough. Also, yes, a subscriber a day keeps the dark thoughts away, you guys.
Yeah.
A lot of people went to bed, so good night to everyone that we are missing and who is coming through. Ooh, Sugar City, fictional town or city in Georgia. Appleberry.
That's
Ginger Lane, Georgia. Ooh. Appleberry, Ginger Lane, Georgia. You could always just go with Peachtree. Like there's already 1,000 peach trees in Georgia. You could just
add it on there.
Mm-hmm.
Does everyone walk with a cane?
What do you guys think? What impact do you want to leave in the world, and do you believe you will accomplish it?
I'm not going to say mine because mine is super cheesy and anti-feminist.
Oh no, go for it.
It is. No, it's so anti-feminist because I'm like, I wanted to have kids and leave a legacy and have kids.
That's not anti-feminist. Feminism is doing what you want with your body and making that choice. Okay, feminism is the choice.
You left behind, and you're leaving behind some wonderful, great children that are going to go on to do even more great things in the world. So, see, your legacy continues.
You know what, Nia? I actually agree because my answer to this was going to be that I wanted to start a family and I wanted to raise my children well. And, you know, you can't raise dragon slayers unless you live in a time of dragons. So I hope I raise children that are both strong enough and compassionate enough to tackle the issues that can present on down the line long after I'm gone. So that is very much the impact I would want to leave on the world. As quote unquote anti-feminist as it is, I am in the same boat.
I don't see that as anti-feminist, but I don't know how to put in words my answer. Like, I know that I want to leave an impact. I want to change people's lives for the better. I don't know how to put.
I feel you because I'm kind of like in the same boat. Like communities that struggle to feel loved, I want to be able to be a light in those communities and show love and be able to express love to those people, and also emotional healing. If I could be of any help in that area, and yeah, so do I believe I will accomplish it? I have no idea why or why not. I mean, the opportunity, some type of specific opportunity would have to open to bring me to those communities, and for me to have something to offer. And I don't know if it'll happen. We shall see.
Is that an opportunity that you want to come to you, or is it one that you are hoping to seek out?
Either or, whether the right opportunity comes my way that opens that door and it looks like something I can't even guess right now that it would look like, or that I find the opportunity to think of something that's going to send me to those, to open that door in those specific communities. What specific community? It's a little vague, and so it really depends.
Mm-hmm. I would like to think that, at least through the books that I write, the impact I leave on the world will be one of creating a an honest approach to, God, how do I put this? I am very tired of stories that have such a heavy moral lesson in them. I really just want to read stories for story's sake, right? And
Hmm.
feel things as characters feel things. And I hope that with the books that I write, I'm able to take people on these emotional journeys and really allow the fiction, genre fiction, like sci-fi, like fantasy, to be treated with the same seriousness as more realistic genres, while at the same time still honoring the traditions of, no, this is a story for story's sake. It's okay to just make things up and to just express your creativity and to just live in someone else's head for a minute. You
Hmm.
know, I really want my stories to have an impact on other people's lives creatively and allow them the opportunity to witness what freedom feels like in art.
Yes,
So
I like that.
that's for me and my impact. Tiffany, did you fall asleep on us?
Good night, Jenna.
Oh,
Good night, Jenna.
good night, Jenna.
Mine, and it probably wouldn't surprise anybody, but I would want to inspire people, whether through like pictures or video or writing, to document like their lives and their personality for the people that they love, so that like for generations, no matter what, people like your family, your friends, those that are close to you, always know who you were and can be proud of who you were, even if you don't find that within yourself.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's a wonderful way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that.
Trying to
Do you
think.
guys believe that your writing
Sorry.
will have an impact on the world? And if so, in what way?
Hmm. I hope even in the smallest way, the way that when I was in my darkest place, fiction and stories really helped take me out of that dark place, even for just a moment. So if I can be that distraction for anyone, if my stories can give people that momentary peace or laughter or feels or whatever, and get them out of that dark mentality even for just a little bit, that would be amazing, that my stories could do that the way other stories did for me when I was really in my dark points. And so that would be
I
my
love
hope.
that. I love that so much.
I think mine's similar to Joanne's. Um, Not so much like on a like I know she does like the cozy mysteries and romance, but more like I would love to see the stories that I write in like the paranormal and like sci-fi and all those worlds. You know, there aren't a lot of diverse characters in those, and so I would love to be able to show, you know, little girls the same way that Black Panther did, that you know black women can kind of kick ass and do
Mhm.
it
Mm-hmm.
very well.
Here, here.
And you know be whatever superhero or vampire or werewolf or whatever you want to be.
Oh, have you guys seen in theaters The Woman King?
Not yet.
I haven't seen it
Not
yet, but
yet.
I've seen the previews and it looks amazing. And
It
plus,
is
it's based off a
so
true
good. I
story.
did cry. I will let you know. I did cry. So bring maybe a couple
Yeah.
tissues. It's
Mm.
very good. And the trailers did not capture the emotional journey it is
Oh
going to take you
wow.
on. What it did capture was the brutality and the honesty of the fight scenes, which are just, honestly, love those fight scenes. Like John Wick level fight scenes. So good.
Ooh.
But with all the emotional punch of like a brilliantly crafted story. Love it.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes,
That's
highly recommend. Please go see. Esther says also people can learn from art. We just might not be privy of that lesson because it wasn't our intention. It was what the person who interacted with the art needed at that moment. I love that.
yes.
She only wants people to feel seen in her stories. Writing her stories helps me, which in turn helps my world. Ooh, and Michael says, my dream is to finish my poem I'm writing and ultimately publish it. I believe I can do it if I allow myself 3 years. Yeah. Honestly, it does take that long to publish anything. So you know what?
You're
True
just
fact.
on track.
Right? Aww. I want to leave a positive impact on the world through my writing, whether it's through health portrayals of love and learning, standing up for yourself, or escapism. Yep. So many overcomer stories. I love this.
Mm.
Look at all of us talking about our goals and how we want to help people and impact the world. I got the fuzzies. I got the fuzzies in my belly. Okay, friends, it
Yeah.
is at 10:49, and unfortunately, as promised, I have to wrap up by 11. As I told the ladies backstream, I need to make dinner for the husband. So we are going to go ahead and do outros. Is there anything else you guys want to add before we go ahead and head on out?
I will just add
Well,
to
I
what
didn't actually finish
Tiffany
my
and
answer, but to the question, but
yeah, me either. To the second part.
They
I
haven't
will
answered it yet.
adding on
Go for
to
it.
yeah, I never finished my answer.
adding on to Tiffany and to what Joanne said. What I do love is that every time I make a main character for my stories, one of my daughters come when they see the artwork, they're like, "Is that me?" It doesn't even look like them, but they can see themselves in
That's
the characters that I'm creating, and so I want to do that on a grander scale. That would be
I
amazing.
love that
But
so much.
every time they see me draw a character, they're like, "Is that character me? Is that character based on me?" They get very excited.
I love that so much. JC, you said you never finished your answer. Go ahead and tell us.
To the other question, I was working through the answer, but then Des went, and then I didn't never got back to my answer. But I don't have, it just left my head, so it's fine. We can see.
No, tell us.
No, it literally left my brain. I'm tired. Just
This is a very sleepy stream. I think we were all very tired and low energy today.
the
Thank
end of
you
the
for
week.
coming out. Anyways, I know 9 p.m. is a late time. I appreciate that you guys made it here. Genuinely, I do. Oh, you guys are gonna get the box. What is that? Yeah,
Preparing for it. Preparing for it.
I will allow them to do outros today. Here we go.
you
Nia,
sure?
you are first on the screen.
Okay.
Did I just
Thank
move?
you for having me,
Yes.
Lena. Yes. I'm Nia the Vixen of Fiction. You can find me here on YouTube. I'm now also on TikTok if you want to see some fun Loki stuff. There are a few different things than there are on YouTube, but most everything comes up on YouTube. So you can catch me and Loki. And I host writing streams at 7 p.m. on Tuesday nights. And I host Author Tutors React you can catch later in the month. And my book club is scripting the book. At the end of the month, on the 30th, we're going to do Coraline. So if you follow me, we'll do some fun things. Come hang out, make some friends.
Yay!
Yay. Hello, friends. I am Desiree. You can find me over on YouTube under Coffee Reading Writing. I post weekly videos. I stream on Mondays, right by the moon live streams at 8 p.m. Eastern. And you can find me over on Ko-fi under Desiree M. Ortega. And I also have merch. If you're interested in reader writer merch, you can go to Redbubble under CRW Shop. Or if you like printables, you can go to Etsy and just go directly to coffeereadingwriting.com. And that's me.
I'm author JC Carpenter. I have 2 books, a blog, online magazine, online store, and a Ko-fi page. I post videos on Mondays and Thursdays. I live stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is me, Tiffany.
Hello, everybody. I'm Tiffany, TRS Lifestyle on all the interwebs. Um, you can find me on my YouTube channel where we do PJs and Scribbles every Thursday. Come hang out with us. It's a good time. Right now, you can read my Kindle Vella for free, called Come Find Her, and then you can come over to my Ko-fi page and join my book club. And that's about all. Good night and good luck.
Good night and good luck is a good way to end it because I do not do goodbyes. I'm Gwenna, your host. Please like and subscribe and have a good night.